We're up north for today's game in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Cold weather is forecast for today's game as the St. Louis Rams get set to take on the Green Bay Packers. Hi, and welcome everyone to another great NFL football telecast brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. I'm Al Michaels, joined by John Madden.
I'll tell you, if you're looking for someone to watch on defense, take a look at what he does all game long. Maybe he'll take on two blockers to free up someone else to make the play, or just plow over some lineman to get a sack. I'll tell you, when you talk about a defensive lineman, you're talking about this guy.
Aeneas Williams should be a very big factor at corner in this one because he will probably be tested early and often by the opposing offense. They usually count on him to shut down one side of the field, but that won't be an easy task. We have two great defenses, so we'll see who can make the most plays.
Now this is what you call excitement. Look at those guys down there. They can't even stand still.
Now let's go to midfield for the game's coin toss.
You have called heads, is that correct? The Rams call heads and have won the toss. They choose to receive.
The teams are taking the field. We're ready for the kickoff. Let's go to the field. Longwell is just about ready to kick this one away. He sends it off. He fields it cleanly. The Rams will start this drive from the 27-yard line. What have you heard, Melissa?
I asked Coach Sherman about his preparations for this game. He said that his team has been looking forward to this game all week. Their main focus is staying aggressive and winning the battles at the line of scrimmage. If they can do that, they feel that they can come away with a win.
Thanks for that report, Melissa. Number 84 was the intended target on that pass attempt, so we can't bring it in.
Maybe he heard footsteps.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 27. Drops back. Looking downfield. Steps up with the throw. Bruce was the intended target. He was a little too much on that pass, resulting in an overthrow.
A little less arm on the ball could have helped.
It's third down and 10 to go. Dropping back, looking for an option. Warner rolls out to his right, gets it, and they're able to connect on that one. It helps to have soft hands to bring in a hard throw like that one.
And that guy better count his fingers to make sure they're all there after catching that one.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 46. The Rams are in the offset I formation. Spin around. McKenzie stops him at the 46-yard line. Falk was cut down quickly.
He was waiting for something to develop, and whap, he got developed.
Second and 10. Warner rolls left, passing to his left, and the defender brings him down at the 35-yard line. It's first and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. Four-man front this time. They're trying to spin it. And he stopped at the 32. He might have gotten a yard or two.
That guy got knocked around by that defense. He needs a little protection from his linemen.
At the end of the first quarter, we're all even. Green Bay, 0. St. Louis, 0. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 32-yard line. 2 minutes left. Looking for blocker. And he's brought down at the 25. And after that carry, the defense will have to very much respect the run if they don't want to see that happen again and again.
Now they got to keep going at it. They can get that defense tired and on its heels. These games will get longer and bigger as the game goes on.
About a yard to go. Ball on the 25-yard line. The defense is stacking the line of scrimmage. He's looking upfield. Tries the middle. He just barely finds his way past the marker.
Yeah, he knew he just needed a couple there, and he squares it away. Protects the football and goes and gets it.
1st and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. 4-man front this time. Looking to pass. Passing to his left. Hits the target with the pass. Butler pulls him down at the 10-yard line. They're down inside the 10. Ninth play of this drive. Looking to turn it upfield. Looking for room. Wayne records the tackle at the 6. And they attack the defense with a run that goes for a good game.
If they can keep getting good runs like that in the second quarter, they'll be able to use play passes the entire second half, as the defense will just be thinking about stopping the run. With the timeouts they have left, they can use the whole field, and the defense has to be aware of that. One thing to watch out for is if the quarterback can scramble for some yards if it doesn't have an open receiver soon enough.
He threw it right in there for the score.
The receiver ran a perfect route, and he turned around just in time to see the ball and make the catch.
And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. So they're now up by a touchdown. Wilkins will be kicking off.
Number 32 and number 29, Tennessee.
He gets the kick away. Number 29 will try to bring this one back. Green Bay, he's down by 1 touchdown.
One thing as a defender you want to avoid is trying to take a gamble for a turnover and then giving up a big play that lets them get points before the half.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 31. Quick drop. Surveying the field. With the pass, Franks couldn't make the catch. He had defenders applying intense pressure on that play.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 31. Drops back. Gets the pass up. Great catch. And it looks like they'll mark it at the 48.
Takes a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining.
This is where the defense needs to just play smart and not give up a big play. There's not a whole lot of time left, so they just need to prevent it from getting into field goal range.
1st and 10. Dropping back. Throwing left. Hits the target with the pass. He really zipped that pass in there.
Hey, I think we need to get this guy's throws on the radar thing. That thing had a bacon thing. We need to watch the guys up front on this play. They're going to be passing. And the best thing the defense can do here is to get some pressure on the quarterback. Either throw a pick or taking him down for the sack.
They're within striking distance here. Only one man back. Dropping back. Passing right. And he can't find a way to keep possession. Well, the quarterback did his part.
Sometimes you see the receivers drop the easiest passes. They must be thinking touchdown before making the catch.
Longwell is looking to add to their total with this attempt. He gets off the long field goal try. The kick is good. He kicks it off. Murphy fields it cleanly. The end of the second. Back to the field. As we get set for the kickoff, here's a look at the halftime stats. Wilkins looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. He sends this one toward the end zone. He wants to give his team good field position here.
You need a field goal or a touchdown right here to respond to that score.
Let's check in with Melissa.
Well, Al, the coach is not happy about his team's lack of offense. He knows that the only way they can come back is by putting a few drives together and keep his defense off the field, Al.
That was Melissa Stark with her sideline report. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Green gets the call, looking for blockers, and he's done at the 43-yard line. They're looking to wear this defense down with the run.
Yeah, sure looks like they're going to keep testing this run defense.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Like this one will be spotted at the 40-yard line. Looks for a seam in the middle, but there's nothing there.
The defense had great penetration, and they were right there to cover their gap assignments.
9 yards to go. Ball on their own 40. He's looking to pass. Throwing. Nice connection. Holly brings him down at the 40-yard line. He didn't get enough for the first on that play.
You got to wonder what they're thinking running a play short of the first down marker on 3rd down. Maybe they were trying to give themselves a little more room for the punt.
Wilkins looks like he's ready for the return. Wilkins will bring this one upfield. Not much of a return.
If there's no return, it's usually because the punter got plenty of air under the kick.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 31. The Rams are in the offset line formation. Looking to turn it upfield. Nice spin move there. Sharper stops it at the 35. Just about a 3-yard gain. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Quick drop. Surveying the field. Stepping up. Warner passes to his left. And he's tackled at the 42. Holt is there for the catch. His first of the game. So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the St. Louis Rams ahead of the Green Bay Packers. 7-3. So they're almost within their kicker's range. 4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. He lost it. The Packers grab the live ball. So the defense is able to get the recovery.
The ball carrier has to make sure that he wraps the ball up better. when he sees contact coming.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on the 49-yard line. Carr sets up, looking to pass, looking for an option. Passing right, batted down. Williams just knocked it down.
The receiver just didn't have good position on it.
The defense doing everything they can to keep this last drive out of the end zone. Ball at midfield. Three linemen and four linebackers lined up defensively. Quick drop. Throws over to his right. Hits the target with the pass. Quick decision by the quarterback on that play.
That one was thrown so hard, I think it took the air right out of the receiver. What they need here is some yards on first and second down so they don't set themselves up with third or possibly fourth and long. The whole field is open because there's a decent amount of time left.
Throws to the middle of the field. And he's shot at the 15. It's first and 10. Dropping back, rolls right, surveying the field. Leonard Little got the quarterback. Dropping back, throwing left. And he finds the open man. Great timing on that touchdown throw.
And that's one of those passes we see a lot when the quarterback releases it, the receiver's not even looking. But then he looks up and the ball's right there.
The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point. The Packers leading in the game, but not by much. Longwell looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. He sends it off. Looking for a good return. The Rams take over on offense. It's a 20th. There's still time left as they try to get into field goal range, but you would think most of the passes will go toward the sideline. First and 10. Four wideouts this time. Looking downfield, surveying the field. Warner throws. He hits his receiver. And he's tackled at the 48-yard line. Kroll is there for the catch, his first of the game.
The quarterback's going to be the guy making this thing happen. He should realize that there's still a lot of time left, knowing it's only a field goal they need. As long as he can move them down the field quickly and avoid third and longs, they'll have a chance to at least tie this thing.
Warner under center. Back to pass, looking for an option. Gets rid of it. Wilkins just couldn't find a way to come up with that.
The defense can't relax here. All these guys need is a field goal. Once they pass midfield, the defense really has to tighten up.
Second and 10. Dropping back. Tosses it right. Bruce just couldn't find a way to come up with that one.
They have to get this first, but they have to make sure not to take too much time off the clock, because they still have to get in range for their kicker.
It's third down and 10 to go. Ball on the 48-yard line. Looking to throw. He's looking, stepping up. Warner with the throw. Butler makes the stop at the 30. So that tackle was his third.
The Rams take a timeout. They have one timeout remaining.
Here's a great chance to move closer. They're in a great position to tie it up. But if they can get into the red zone, then they'll start thinking about winning it with a touchdown.
They're within striking distance here. And it looks like an offset on. Back to pass. Throwing left. Falk just couldn't find a way to come up with that one. He saw the coverage, but he thought his man had good position.
And when you talk about forcing the pass or forcing the ball in there, that's the kind of play you're talking about.
It's second down and 10 to go. With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. They'll go with a pass. Rolling right. And he makes the grab. Bruce is there for the catch, his first of the game.
St. Louis takes a timeout. That's their final timeout.
The defense can afford to give up a catch underneath, but they can't let them cross the goal line. There's not much time left. So if they give up a score, this thing could be over.
They're inside the 15. 4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. Looking downfield. Steps up into the pocket. Warner held onto the ball too long.
The quarterback should have a tackle of his offensive lineman after that hit. That is if he was still caught.
2nd and 15. Gets the call. And he's tackled at the 11. And so they'll stay conservative and keep it on the ground.
A tough running game will make your passing attack even more effective.
They're inside the 15. Surveying the field with the pass, and he makes the grab. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. And the clock runs out. The final score is St. Louis 14, Green Bay 10.